These are 4 Kovacs scenarios I think anyone at any skill level should consider. Control Spear is easily one of my top scenarios. I used to wake up at like 4 a.m. at the beginning of the school year and play this scenario until I felt good enough. Back then, when I first started my aim journey, I couldn't really move my mouse in any direction while aiming. And I believe that Control Spear really taught me the importance of learning how to use muscles I never even knew I had in order to develop my aiming style. I believe players of all senses can play Control Spear, and it is a very nice introduction into vertical aiming. Even Matty Overwatch struggles on the vertical part of Control Spear. There are many variants of this scenario, but if you want to make it easier or harder, you can use free play or look at those variants. Back then during the summer when I was trying to achieve gold complete, I had nothing but the worst time with dynamic clicking. I just couldn't figure it out. What was my issue? And then I discovered passive slow. This scenario helps you build a great foundation and helps you not only learn click timing, but an incredible amount of click confirmation if you were just to put your time into practicing the fundamentals of dynamic clicking. Sure, it's a slow scenario. It's probably not as advantageous on the outside, but I believe by learning the very basics, not just learning them, but then going forth to mastering them, you can truly become better than the rest. And if you want to be a score hunter, you can always use the slower variant in order to learn the patterns of these passive bots better. This scenario right here is absolutely amazing for relaxing. Just look at me, flowing. Back then, and even nowadays, I've always thought that static was pretty useless, so I tend not to give it too much thought. I mean, my flicks are already pretty good anyways, as you can see in the video. But my second part to my flicks were kinda questionable. I had to take a long time to do them, and even when I did them, you can actually see every little movement I'm making. So what's the point of this scenario? Well, it helps you get more confident, get better with the muscles you have, and learn how to actually confirm the clicks you're about to make when you're about to hit your target on flicks. I find this scenario quite relaxing as it forces you to take your time, because if you don't, you'll reload, and no one likes that. Now, you probably don't know the first thing about me, but that's besides the point. When it came to vertical aiming and aiming to the left, I quite literally physically could not do it. My arm would spaz out immensely. So I used to practice PGTI a lot, but I hated it. It was too difficult, too fast, etc. Then one day, I came across Boney's PGTI. He has about 3 to 4 of these variants that are about at 50% speed. If needed, you can take the time to use free play to slow down these scenarios to further help you. The benefits to aiming vertically are something I truly cannot describe. You just need to play this scenario. It'll be a pain in the ass for you if you never aimed vertically before, so I recommend turning down the speed to the lowest 0.25. But you'll thank me later once you start to see the effects of learning the y-axis of aiming. To the top left is my color grading video, which is pretty chill up until the last song, My Bad. And to the bottom left should be a video I released Monday morning of me king crazying Life Goes On and Persona 5 dancing.